Well, I think the thing to start with tonight is the recognition of Charlie Woolham and all that he's done for William and Mary and the game of basketball as a whole. He's been so supportive of this program, of us, and a guy that just I really enjoy when he comes around to practice and does our games. And it was great to be able to recognize him tonight, and certainly, really just honored to be a part of that for him. In terms of the game, I loved the way we played in the first half. I thought our defensive intensity was phenomenal. Yuri Covington led the charge on that end of the floor, and especially the way the half ended. I thought our guys just had a great look to them. Second half, I think we couldn't quite sustain that intensity for the entire 20 minutes of the second half. They really hurt us in the paint, which was something that we talked about coming in as a big key. And our turnovers led to a lot of easy baskets for them, and that really I think was one of the big differences in the game. So, we're making progress, and these guys have been great and are bought in, and I've loved the way that they've attacked every day here, and we're just going to keep moving forward. It was great to have Quinn and Jake back. That obviously missed a few games here, and to be able to play, anybody that's healthy, and available, which was great. I thought that they both did a nice job going in and giving a spark. I know that Quinn went in, he had 5 rebounds in 20 minutes, which was great, especially against a team like this. Jake hit a big 3 in the second half, so to be able to have those guys out there was really key for us. And as we're navigating through the season, the lineup has clearly ebbed and flowed a good amount, and some of that has been because of the injuries. Yeah, I think it's part of it. For a lot of these guys, we've played 10 games, and it's 10 games a lot of these guys have played in their careers. Even our experienced guys, it's probably 30 games. So it's a process to learn how hard you have to play for 40 minutes. We have made some great strides with that. But we're not all the way there, and I think as the season goes on, guys are going to get more and more comfortable with what that feels like, and be able to put it together for a full 40.
Coach, OU really played through Exupe and Trice. How do you think Ben and Langdon kind of did in the first half, and maybe a little bit in the second?
Yeah, I thought that we did a decent job on them. We really tried to double them every time they caught it. The tough thing with them is when they can get it where they've got an angle or an advantage and just go score right away, which they were able to do a couple of times. And then the other thing that they obviously do is get on the offensive glass. I thought those guys did a decent job, but not quite enough. And again, it wasn't just them because of our doubles. They got some of their baskets came out of rotations, and us not being able to get to them on the second side of the floor.
Here's 6 of 9 from threes in first, 3 of 15 in second. The looks, though, did you feel were they pretty good looks?
I thought there were a lot of really good ones. Yeah, and that was a big thing we talked about coming into the game, is that I felt like we had not played great as a team on offense. We had a lot of guys that would just try to go make a play and not just make a simple extra pass or just reversing the ball. And I thought for the most part tonight, we played offense the way we're supposed to play, and I think it's why we had success early. Like I said, some of those shots you get late in the game as well. fatigue might be a little bit of an issue, and again, you're exerting so much energy on the defensive end. That comes with the experience and the comfort of being able to step up and knock some of those down.
It felt like Connor was a lot more assertive offensively, especially early in the first half, and then again kind of throughout the second. What do you think of his game tonight?
Thought he played well, and the big thing that I thought he did, the two things that really stuck out to me, he had 10 rebounds tonight. He had 5 assists, and that's been a big focus for us is getting guys, in particular him, because of how much attention he's getting when he's driving the ball in there, to make that simple pass, make that extra, the easy play. He did that a lot tonight, and it really helped our offense, and he played more of a complete game because of it.
The margin got away from you late, but and I think you may have alluded to this earlier, but did you kind of think this game was a step, a good step for you? I mean, I know you wanted to win, but the way they played and battled?
I did think this was a step, and I think the final score is probably not indicative as to how close it was and how competitive it was. We've got a pyramid that we focus on in our locker room, and the bottom layer is core values, the next layer is preparation, and then the third layer is performance. The top layer says results, and for us to get the results we want, we've got to have those bottom 3 layers rock solid. And I thought this was one of our better and maybe our most complete game we've played. Again, despite what the final score says, and it's not good enough, and it's not it's not where we want to be, but we're trending in the right direction, and we're going to continue to focus on that stuff as we go through, and once we get that stuff shored up, then the results will start to come for us. Yeah, it's been a tough schedule with the amount of road games we've played up to this point, and it's great to be back here. And we were thrilled to play Old Dominion tonight, and had a great turnout. Our fans were awesome, and I think that they really enjoyed the effort the guys played with. I felt like there was a real excitement about that, especially in the first half. Thursday. Hampton comes in, and we told our guys, said the great thing about basketball is you usually don't have to wait a week to play a game. You can get right back on it. And what'll be good for us with this one in particular is this is going to mirror what our league schedule does, where you play a game, you have a day off, and play another game, and it'll give us a chance to go through that rhythm and get ourselves ready to go for what's going to be a really tough, physical, hard-fought game on Thursday.